We're going to continue on and finish with our beef. Now, am I cubing this?
Go ahead and cube it.
Okay. You can make the cubes whatever size you want. I would not do them real small or they'll disintegrate. You don't want to do them too small, but you don't want them too big. And one jar feeds 2 people easily, right?
Yep.
We'll cut that little gristly piece out. These are sirloins, sirloin steak that I bought because it was on sale, and I love it. So, all right.
You can use, if you catch T-bone on sale, you can can T-bone. Just I don't can the bone.
Yeah,
ribeye,
okay.
And actually, ribeye has always been my favorite in flavor, but everybody has their own taste.
I love ribeyes, but they were expensive right now.
The beef is up.
This was actually on sale for $5.98 a pound, which is a really good price for good quality sirloin steaks.
Well, just in case that someone doesn't see section 1, just make sure that you read your instructions on the counter.
Absolutely, yeah.
This is a Presto. This is very old.
Yeah, but you can still get
good.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
still get the
works.
parts.
Yeah.
And you can still get this, actually this particular type canner, but it's new, you know. And you get some that's bigger. This holds 7 quarts.
Okay.
We put 2 quarts of water in this.
Okay, yes, just
Yours
before
may,
the jars.
the new ones may be 3, maybe 1.
You need to read your instruction booklet.
You need to read. All right, now we're going to flavor. So we want more potatoes in this? Or?
Yeah, we're going to do more potatoes in this one, but we're still going to start out with our mirepoix, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And that seems like a lot of onions, but you can't use enough onions.
No,
not
in my world,
not
you
in
can't.
Cannon.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and put a little teaspoon of salt in
Yep.
this one in the bottom. Okay.
And now we're going to add the bouillon.
Oh, yeah.
Since we're in the salt.
1 teaspoon of this equals 1 cube because my store did not have the cubes in the beef. 1. So we're just 1 teaspoon is 1 cube, and you want 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay.
And for the new watchers, like I've said, I have canned this particular type for many years, and I've opened up deer meat now for the deer hunters.
Great way to process
you
that
can
deer.
cube it and put the beef in it. It really takes a lot of the wild taste out, and I have opened it up nearly 8 years, and it was still good. So
I'm so
I don't say
excited
keep
to
it for
learn.
8, but I mean, you know.
Now, I just bought these little baby potatoes because you say they work better with this process.
And you don't have to cut and
Okay. I'm just adding a variety. I've got red and yellow. These are Yukon Golds and just the baby red bliss potatoes. These are some of my favorite little potatoes, and I'm just kind of packing them in there. These are small. If you don't have these, you said you could use regular potatoes and cut them into about that size cubes. Let's see.
But these I do like.
I love
canned
these
with
little
both.
red
I've canned
potatoes.
with both, and these to me do much better.
Okay, I think that's probably packed down in there pretty good. So we want to.
Now we're going to add the bouillon.
I did add the bouillon.
I mean the stock,
the
beef stock.
Okay, this is beef stock.
It'll sit there just a second.
Okay.
It'll work its way down, and you can use
Let me get another knife, because that one's got some flavoring on it. Just kind of go down the side.
Yeah.
And that'll impress, and that just lets that, you see those bubbles coming up? That's a good thing. You want that, and that fills in all the little gaps. See, you can see that real good on the screen there. That's all I'm doing, is just pressing that to let the liquid get down into the bottom.
And now
No air pockets, in other words.
The vinegar, the mother vinegar.
Oh, we forgot the vinegar on the last one.
Well, we're getting in a hurry.
We are. We're going to have to slow down.
Reason I use this, the old timers say it kills bacteria.
Teaspoon.
Yeah.
But you know, we could open that jar and put it in there. It's not sealed yet.
Well, I'll just let you eat that one first.
I'll eat that one first. Okay. Listen, these aren't going to last any time anyway. They're going to be gone. Okay.
Now we're going to add some distilled water.
Distilled water.
The reason I use distilled water, it has no chlorine, no nothing in it, so it's whole.
Oh.
Yep.
Good.
And you want to bring it up to about
Is that good?
an inch, yeah, or
Okay.
just a little past an inch. I mean, that's good right there.
Oh, okay.
It gives you room, and then you want to
Add my flavors. Okay. Now, let me ask a question. if you didn't have these and you just had spices you wanted to add, like rosemary or
anything you want.
Whatever you want.
Garlic.
Okay. I'm going to do this.
Mrs. Dash.
Ooh, hold that thought.
In fact, I sometimes use Mrs. Dash. It depends on what
I have all kinds of spices over here. I wish y'all could see my spice drawer. This is how I organize my stuff. I have garlic powder, roasted garlic and herb.
That's very good. I use that sometimes.
Let's see. I'm looking for rosemary. I love rosemary with beef. Absolutely love it. I know it. Oh, there it is. Let's do that. Can we just, okay.
You can. In fact, if you want to mix, I mean, I don't know how you like the mix. Garlic's always been one of my favorites, but you can put a little dab of garlic, a little dab of...
Yeah, I'm going to put it, you mean mix it before, or it doesn't matter?
No,
just
it don't
put
matter.
It in here.
Just put it in.
I love garlic with beef. Okay. So you can customize this to your liking.
Right.
I love rosemary with potatoes and beef, so guess what's going a lot in there, because that's my favorite herb. And roasted garlic and herbs. This particular one has onions, spices, paprika, roasted garlic. Oh, let's just do it.
You can't, to me, I've never overdone it.
Okay.
Because this cooks through it.
Oh, I'm excited.
And you have to experiment. So
you do. You need to.
For whatever you taste.
Okay. So we're good?
We wipe
it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm learning too, folks. This is the first time. I've never done this. I've canned tomatoes, and I've canned green beans, and I've made pickles and all of that. You just put the flap on, and then just tighten.
The other thing that I do after we get them out, I date it.
Oh, yeah.
I put the date when I canned it.
Okay.
And then I'll put on it.
What's in it?
Ribeye, sirloin, whatever.
Like a Sharpie type thing. Okay, we'll do that. I'll show you how to do that too. Okay, now we're going to do some chicken. I'm so excited. All right, so we don't need our beef stock, but hey, buy this in the boxes and you can put that in the refrigerator and use it for other things. One of the best things I think out of the store. But we've got chicken stock for this one. Okay.
Okay, the chicken you can do a couple ways. You can flay it down like you have chicken fingers.
Okay.
Can it. Mm-hmm. You can actually drop the whole piece in. I never usually do that.
No, I think I would rather have it cut up.
I usually fillet it down.
Okay,
like fingers. Now you can actually buy it already filleted.
You can, yeah.
Right, and I think
chicken
the cost
tenders.
is the same. I'm not for sure, but
I use those quite often. Just washed off my knife.
And this is a good chunk of chicken.
Yeah, that's these are big. All right, so I like to trim some of that off. I don't know if you do. Okay,
yep.
I do. I did not. I just bought them. I've not done anything to these because I want you to see from start to finish what we do. Nothing's been done ahead. We do not have this prepared ahead, so this is the first time I've ever done this. Okay, let's get that little tendon. So, like strips, would you say?
Yep.
Like that?
Yep.
Like chicken, or if you wanted to save time, buy chicken tenders.
You can buy chicken tenders. Or if you plan on making a pot pie, you can even make it smaller.
We're going to do cubes in one for pot pie. Okay. I love chicken pot pie. And then just press them down in there. I love this. This is so exciting to me. I love learning how to do new things. You think I need more chicken?
Well, we got to save one for each jar.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We got 4 jars. Okay, all right.
Okay, what we'll do is we're going to add cream of celery.
Okay.
And you can just...
I know I got chicken hands, but I'm touching everything, so it's okay.
I usually put a goop.
Okay, this is just cream of celery soup, just a goop.
Yep.
All right, I would say, is that a goop?
That's a goop.
That's about a third, maybe. Let's add a little more. And let's estimate that at half a cup.
Okay.
Half the can.
And one of the things that I usually use when I can my chicken is cabbage. We didn't,
I didn't get any cabbage,
And what I usually do is I cut the cabbage up and I just pack it with the chicken, and it flavors the chicken.
Could you add green beans to this?
You could, but I'm assuming with the pressure, it's going to make them real
mushy. Okay.
mushy.
Yeah. All
And
right.
so what I do is I just get a can of French green beans that has garlic and just add it
When you're
afterwards.
cooking it
Right.
to eat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And so now we
what?
need to add the
mirepoix,
always
same
onions.
thing.
Onions.
All right. This is just store-bought, the mirepoix. Or you could chop your own celery, carrots, and onions. For convenience sake, I just bought it. Listen, it's not expensive, and it saves a lot of time.
Saves a lot of time.
Okay,
Now we're going to
salt,
go with the pink salt.
1 tablespoon or teaspoon, okay.
And we're going with the cubes.
Oh, yeah, okay. Now, this particular one, they had cubes. 4?
4 cubes.
4 cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And make sure we don't
That's
forget
these.
that.
I just took the peels
Now
off.
we're going to go ahead and add the vinegar.
Okay. So this is standard no matter what.
Right. And
It's not going to taste like vinegar,
no.
folks.
And like
it's
I
just
say,
adding.
you only know vinegar is in it. The old timers say it takes out bacteria.
Okay.
And so if it works, keep it.
Let's add some
Add
carrots.
Actually, just fill this whole jar with carrots. You can go with potatoes with another one. if you
Okay,
like.
that'll work for me. Oh, you could cook this and then make some egg noodles and serve this over egg noodles. And listen.
I tell you what, let's do with this one.
Okay. Is that too much?
No. Chicken pot pie.
Yeah, let's add some of that.
You can buy this in the pack and just add a teaspoon of this.
Okay, I like to shake these
That
up
has
because they settle.
a good flavor.
I did not know this existed. And then when you sent the pictures to me to shop, or to Mike, and he sent them to me, I got so excited when I was in the grocery store looking because I saw all kinds of new stuff.
Well, when you
that,
can, the flavors
like,
always, you're looking for
wow.
flavors, you know, so that's the key.
That smells good.
Yep,
Okay, a spoon?
yep. Add a spoonful of that.
Okay. Good heaping spoonful, because
That
we
will
want
work.
all that
You
good
can't-
flavor.
You can't
No,
overdo it.
okay.
Now we go with the chicken stock.
The chicken stock, not the beef.
Make sure
but-
we
Okay, I added salt.
added the salt.
I added the soup. I added the bouillon, the mirepoix, and the carrots,
Okay.
and the vinegar.
All right.
I did not add this yet.
Okay, we're going with the chicken stock.
Okay.
You go up about half and leave it because it's going to have to work its way down.
Yeah, let me get a clean knife that doesn't have the beef on it. You could use a skewer or anything really for this, couldn't you? Just go down. Remember I showed you. It's a good, you can see. See those bubbles coming up on the screen? Oh, you see how that just lets all that down in to settle. You do not want air pockets down in there, I'm
No.
assuming is what we're doing here. Yeah, see the chicken there? You see down in the bottom, those little air bubbles? We need to release those. You can see it real good on the screen right there. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Does that
Okay.
look good to you?
Yep. We'll add just, let's see, where we at? Now we're going to add some distilled water.
Okay, make sure you use distilled.
Reason being, it's always worked. Oh,
Oh, I get excited. Okay,
okay, we're still
still good?
good.
Okay. You want to have that head space.
You
Why?
want to have, well, because you're such pressure when this stuff's boiling.
Okay.
It's got to have some room.
Got to have somewhere to go. And the chicken's going to release some
Yeah.
liquid too. All right.
Beef more than chicken, but yeah.
How long have you been canning?
If I told you that,
5 years?
let's see.
Long time.
Since I started with my mother, who's probably going to be watching this, she watches you all the time.
Hi, Mom.
And my name was Wash Jar because I had to
Gotcha.
wash her jars.
Gotcha. That's a good job.
I am going to say over 50 years.
Wow. Okay.
Is that too much?
Nah, we can put that one in. Let's make another one. I'm excited. Okay. Let's do
right.
this one with cubed. How
Do
about
this with cubes.
cubes? Okay. This would make a great base for a pot pie.
Or chicken noodles with noodles.
Oh, yeah, chicken noodle soup.
Yep.
My brain is just spinning
And
right now.
after you get, like I said, after you get these out, you can add whatever you like. Usually I always add rice and usually green beans.
Yeah,
That's
you could.
just,
This one was
Or
pretty
noodles,
clean.
sometimes noodles.
This is one huge chicken breast, so we just need one in here. Could you, and I'm assuming you could, let's say you just wanted chicken, nothing else.
Oh, yeah.
Pack it all up
Yep,
with chicken,
yep.
add your salt and your vinegar
Yep.
and chicken stock,
Yep.
and you'd be good.
Yep.
You don't have to add the veggies, but we're going to.
Well, the reason I add that way, you've almost got a meal. You don't
You
have to cook
do,
anything,
absolutely.
you know.
Okay.
All right, we'll go with the
Salt.
salt. This is the pink salt, which I think's better.
Soup. Well, it has the trace minerals and
Yep.
things in it. Still soup, right?
Yep.
This is cream of
I
celery.
leave it like that. We've got 2 cans of that?
I do.
Go ahead. I thought we had 1.
No, I bought 2.
All right.
Is that enough or more?
You can never put enough or that's fine.
Okay.
And onions you add to everything because
Oh, I forgot the onions. Okay. So we want to
this
put
is
this in
a
there.
mixture of onions and carrots
And celery.
and celery, yeah.
Okay.
And now we're going to go with
Potatoes in this one.
the cubes. Chicken
Oh
cubes.
yeah. See, I need him here. 1.
I have forgot sometimes
2,
in Canada, and I think,
3,
well, I'll eat that
4.
first. So
Okay.
sometimes you do.
And let's do this pot pie again.
All right.
Big old heaping spoon of that.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, can I add some extra thyme?
Yes.
All right, let's get some thyme. Thyme goes great with. Now, would you use fresh herbs or dried in this, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter because
Okay.
it's going to be under such a pressure.
Where's my fresh thyme? If I can't find it real quick, then I will. Some of these I need to label. I don't see it. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Let me show you this real quick. What I do is put mine in a drawer, and I put labels on top what it is so it's easy to see what's what. I love thyme. Thyme goes great with chicken. Just, I don't know, teaspoon maybe, okay?
Let's see what we got. You put the pot pie in?
Uh-huh. Did I put the vinegar in this one?
No.
No?
Did you?
Okay,
No,
I don't think I did.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No. Again, I'll say the vinegar is supposedly kills bacteria.
It's a preservative.
You will not taste vinegar in the canning.
All right.
You may think, but you will not.
Let's do potatoes.
All right.
And yes, I know I have chicken hands, but this is all going in.
Well, the pressure this cooks under, you could probably put a skunk in this and eat it.
I don't think I want to test that
No, I
one.
know. But
Okay, is that good on?
That's good.
Press down.
All right. We had the bouillon yet?
Yep. Yes.
Add a little bit more.
Little
Of
more.
the stock, I mean.
Oh, I haven't added any
Okay,
stock
I was
yet.
fixing to say I didn't.
No. Bouillon, yes. Stock,
Okay,
no.
stock. I'm sorry.
Okay, see, I see a gap right here. I want y'all to see that. You see this gap? This is what we're doing here. You see how that goes down in there? That's what you want.
And we have another one here.
You want to make sure.
Sometimes you got to watch because
Gotta get my little
there's a
potato
pressure.
out of the way. You see how it's hard doing it on camera here because you're working backwards. You see what that did? That's exactly what you want. You want to make sure that you get all those little nooks and crannies full of stock. And then we probably need to add a little more, don't you think?
Yep.
You want about half your jar of stock and the rest water, correct? Because we've
Well,
added the bouillon cubes.
Yeah. Usually I go a little past half,
Little
and
past
that's some
half?
distilled water.
Okay.
So we add just a little distilled
Am I
water.
good on my
So-
packing it down in there, you
So far,
think?
so good. Oh,
Ooh,
that's good.
okay,
Just to double check a little.
okay.
You see, you can actually watch it bubble.
Yeah, that's a good, they got it real close up on there. I want you to see that. This is key. Just take something and go down the side of your jar.
And you can just go around and around, and it works it pretty good. And there we have it.
Okay.
And then
Has
we
that
wipe,
enough liquid?
Yep. And then
Okay.
we wipe the lid.
Wipe the,
See, it looks already cooked, but it's not. It's just that good.
okay. And then take your flap in your lid. And you can customize this whatever.
Whatever your taste is.
want.
So what we have is, I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple of these. Here is the beef with potatoes, and this is sirloin, correct?
Yes, sirloin beef.
Here is beef with carrots. And here we have beef with carrots and potatoes.
Okay.
So you're going to cube this one too?
Okay.
Okay. Well, if we had cabbage, you could tell the taste, but we don't.
I love cabbage. I love.
For some reason,
cabbage is probably my favorite
Cabbage
vegetable.
really gives the chicken a flavor when you can it like this.
I'm going to make some at home, and I'm going to add some cabbage.
Yep.
I love cabbage. Could you use coleslaw mix?
I use the...
Or do you chop your own?
No, I use the cabbage mix. Have you seen the bag of it? It's got cabbage.
I use it all the time
it's
for
got
coleslaw and things.
Pieces of broccoli, looks like a whole bag. Yeah, I use that too.
Okay.
So Mike, I sent him that picture. He should have got that for you. No.
His fault.
It's like a slaw.
Gotcha.
I came with that. Sometimes I'll just put that in it.
All right. This goes in everything
That
because
goes in
this is
everything.
flavor.
That goes in everything. And it's so much easier to buy it like that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't have to chop up.
You'd be a while chopping all that up. I'm going to add a little more since I've only got one more jar. Put the rest in that jar, okay? Salt.
All right. Now we go with the...
Once you get your assembly line going, you'll know.
Yeah, sometimes you still forget. I do.
All right, 4 cubes.
Yep.
Soup.
Cream of celery.
Could you use cream of mushroom or
Use
cream of
anything
chicken?
you want. Sometimes I use that with onions too. You get the cream of onion and celery mixed or whatever it is. I can't remember. Yeah, you can, whatever your flavor. That's...
So you can customize it to your liking.
Yeah.
I got another jar, another can, so let's just add a little more of that. How about?
That'll work.
Okay.
Now what do we have? Want to go with carrots or potatoes?
Let's do carrots. Let's just do both.
Okay.
I'll do a few of both. Let me make sure.
Oh, we got another jar to go.
Yeah, I got one more
Okay,
jar.
okay.
Yeah. Okay, we'll add some of that. We'll add a few potatoes. Pack it down in there with your hands. Use your fingers.
Everything.
I'm using all little yellow potatoes on this one. I've got a mixture of yellow and red, but we'll do. Is that good? I don't want to overpack. Okay. And then
What have we?
Vinegar.
What about the Popeye?
no, I haven't done that yet. I'm going to
Okay.
add my vinegar. Just a teaspoon. And my pot pie mix.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And they actually make different
Flavors of
flavors
this.
for chicken that you can if you're grilling. And even though
Add a
most
little
of these
garlic to
salsa
this.
says for grill, you still can with it. I mean,
I'm going to add a little garlic powder
that's
to that
fine.
too. All right.
I think we did all but the stock.
Except the stock.
Go ahead, listen. It's easier sometimes if it gets mushier to go down.
Okay.
All right, let me work it here
You
just
work
a
it.
second.
I'm going to go ahead for time's sake and go ahead
All
and
right.
cut this one out.
You can see how it works its way around. I just go side to side.
Yeah, you got a hole over here for sure, see? Just want to make sure you get that liquid down in there.
Don't want to waste none of that flavor.
No. Okay.
I would say that's going to be good. We're going to have to wipe this
We
one.
don't need any water? You don't think on that one? Okay.
Let's see. Maybe just
A tablespoon?
a thought. A thought.
All right, let's think.
Yeah, let me work it a little bit more.
All right. The preparation part of this is key. You got to make sure you get this part right in order for this to stay shelf stable.
And like I said, in case somebody missed the first, even though you buy the new canned jars, I usually put them in boiling water, wash them, take them out.
Okay.
All right.
Last jar. We got 1 minute. Let's see if we can get this done. This is going to be a three-parter. It's all right. I'm going to add the rest of this. I just diced up that last little chicken breast.
That's what I usually do.
Just use what I got up. Don't want to waste any of it for sure. Okay. Teaspoon of salt. The rest, can you peel me 4 of those? I didn't do enough for some reason. I thought I did. I'm going to add the rest of this jar.
Oh, the problem is we need little fingernails, but
I'll see if I can.
I usually get Sister Jones to do this.
I'll help you here.
That's all right. There's one.
We're going to do this jar the very same way. Just, I'm going to add the rest of this pack.
All right.
Use it up. How many is in there?
1.
1? Okay.
Usually I take
We need
a little.
4.
Yeah. Usually I take a little knife and there's a little.
2.
There it is.
3, 4. Okay.
All right.
Now, I added let's add a little rosemary on this one. I added the rest of the pot pie, a little rosemary. You can customize it to your liking. Let's add some carrots. I'm looking. Vinegar. Do my vinegar.
Again, the vinegar is used to fight bacteria. You will not taste the vinegar in your food.
We're just going to finish packing this one and get it in the jar. And then part 3 is going to be how to work that thing. We got our jars prepared. So we're going to see you back here on the next program.